Get up, get nut. All right, y'all. We got this one is gonna be on Lilburn. I believe that's on the north side. It's about 9 miles away. But it said 22 minutes because we got to go through the city on this one. So it ain't no easy way around it. You got to go through the city to get it dropped off. So we gonna get in the ride and then we'll head over to the drop off. We out here in Myers, Boardman. All right, y'all, so this one, like I say, is going to the north side, Lilburn. So it's a little bit out of the way, but nothing real crazy. We gotta go 8 miles on this one. So we gonna head on over, get this dropped off. This is $20, so we in the 8:30 hour now, so we did decent for our 7:30 hour. We was able to make a little bit of cash, and we're gonna see what our next hour look like. We're gonna get this one to the other side of town. Then get back. This ain't too far north side Belmont area. Lilburn, yeah, I believe that's north side. There's an easy pickup. We only had about 7 items on this order too, mostly snacks, so it was all in the same area. Gonna get on down this road. So we on Lockwood right now. We've been over here before. Lockwood is a pretty common area. So anytime you leave on Myers, you're either taking 224 Lockwood or Tippecanoe. So we come through here frequently. When it's cold out, you gotta watch out for the deers over here because there's a lot of deers in this neighborhood. It's real close to Mill Creek Park, so they roam around and work their way up this area, especially in the evening hours. Cut down, and I think we're gonna play Glenwood all the way through town, and then we'll get off on maybe Belmont downtown, then take Belmont up over to Lilburn. I believe it's right in the middle of the north side by campus area. We'll see for sure in a minute. I don't know if you can take Mill Creek Park from this side all the way over excuse me, to side of this, I'm not sure if it lets you cut through like that. Now I know that we can run Glenwood all the way over there. But one side of Mill Creek Park, they make it where it's more of a walking trail to get through to the other side. All of it you can't drive through. So it just depends on the areas you're in at the time. Like I said, we're right between the golf course and Lake Glacier, I believe. Mix you up and have you stuck on this side of Mill Creek. All of it don't go all the way through. This ain't no trucks, but we gonna see if we can go through here, y'all. How far through we can go. I don't know what that dude was doing with his lights and his phone in his hand. Yeah, this is Mill Creek. It's gonna take us a little ways through here. This is a part of Mill Creek we don't go through very often. Like I said, it's a slightly different area. Most of this is bike trails, but the lake do reach over to this side. But going through here, like I said, you gotta look out for deers and stuff too. They were letting people bow and arrow hunt with the deers last year and the year before, I think, because the deer population had gotten so big over here in Youngstown. We had a white deer, an albino deer. I seen it once, but I ain't been able to catch him again and get him on film. But we got a lake over here to this side. You really can't see it now because it's so dark out. Can't really see it, but like I said, this is Mill Creek Park, and they run that road you see out there with the cars on it. That's Glenwood. So we'll run right along the edge of Glenwood through here, and the lake on this side is called East Channel Canal or something. Lake. Showing me a faded way too quick, I couldn't see it. But this ain't Lake Glacier, it's a different lake on this side of the park. I'm trying to cruise all the way through here. We got some people down here enjoying the park tonight. This is the lake over here. So you can barely see it tonight. It's so dark. Mill Creek Park most of the park is dark as heck. The part we went through the other day, they had street lights in that area, but most of Mill Creek Park ain't no street lights. It's just dark. It's really a nature preserve in itself. Yeah, that's the lake right there. You can barely see it. If it was a little brighter out, you'd be able to see the lake. Yeah, Mill Creek Park best places we have in Youngstown. Like I say, it's family, whatever. Anybody can come down and enjoy it. You can see the lake now a little better. And it's two big lakes in Mill Creek Park. This one, and like I say, Lake Glacier. But yeah, we got quite a few bodies of water over here. Like I said, most of this is a biking trail and a walking trail. But we do got this area over here, like I say, where you can see the water, take canoes out on the water, different stuff like that. So it's a cool little area. This is our night drive through Mill Creek Park in Youngstown. Side of Mill Creek Park in Youngstown. You can still see the lake there. It's a big lake, like I said, they connect on different sides. We got a lake where it's a waterfall. You can see the catfish jumping up the waterfall in the summertime, and it's like a little area you can almost walk all the way down to the bottom of the fall. Kind of nice. Sped through a little part of Mill Creek Park. I don't get to show y'all Mill Creek too often, so let us get down and get this delivered. We on Glenwood now, headed towards Fosterville. And we'll probably take this all the way down. Questionable condition. But people love their community, and a lot of people trying to keep their houses up and, you know, make the area beautiful. But it's challenging. Sort of a botanical garden. A guy, he created this himself. He's been working on this for some years now, but it looked nice. Got the little trees, got the little ditches dug for the water to get through there and all the plants. Nice little area. I think he owned the building next door to it. heading south tonight. I don't want nobody speeding through this intersection. Got a Spanish church here and a corner store. That corner store been closed for a while to open and close and open and close. I don't know if we can't find nobody who want to work, or I know he said he was done with it. He kind of retired. It was a tire shop that he had on the side that he was running for a while, but he don't do that much either. But people ain't willing to sell around here too often because they know at any time it might come back. They rebuild something over here. They just cleared out that area. So, like I say, Youngstown do got a few plans on building some new stuff over here. I like to see it develop. Hopefully it's some sort of entertainment venue and not just CCA corrections or rehabs. A lot of the city over the years have been relegated to corrections or rehabs. Any businesses to being made or senior centers. It is a lot of seniors here, so the senior centers is definitely a good thing. Different doctor's offices and stuff, so people ain't gotta travel too far out of their neighborhood to get medical care. But they definitely gotta bring some entertainment back if you want to keep some of these younger people here from who go to YSU and go to school. They definitely gonna need some type of recreation. They got this baby in the car seat in front of us. I don't know why people don't put their kids in car seats. Take us to the La La Land, the east side freeway, it looks like. So we're gonna try that and see if it's any quicker. Yeah, we've been across Center Street a million times. We on South Avenue now. About 8 minutes from our destination, about 4 miles, so not too far. This gas station been holding on. This guy been in business a long time. I think he started off on the north side and then moved over here to the south side. Little club or whatever that was right there to this one is called Local Celebrity. It's pretty popular amongst older people in Youngstown. But on the other side, they have one, that blue building. It was a little after hours, but I think they had too much trouble over there, so they ended up shutting them down. Last year is maybe last year or year before last was the last time it was open. It's been closed for a while. They painted it. I think it was called Lindsay's or Lily's or something with a flower. But I believe they bought the liquor license from a club that used to be on the east side, but after all the trouble, hopefully they didn't lose it and they can use it somewhere else other than that spot. Alright, we're almost down to the east side La La Land freeway. this road recently. It's better than it was, but I guess because of the truck traffic and the fact that it's a highway down here, the traffic be moving kind of, or the road is kind of weird. You got a lot of bumps and bumps. But down here it used to be real bad, but they fixed it up quite a bit, so that was a good thing. Alright, this is the east side La La Land Freeway. And looks like it's going to take us off right here in La La Land. There used to be a street right off of this road that kept through off the highway right to a neighborhood, but they closed that off some years back. And it's gonna take us all the way to Oak Street, it looked like, so it might be headed over near Kennedy Circle. We'll see. The police is out tonight. They're looking for whoever that was who shot them people. Shot that girl, I think, on the south side. They said that's just like, this happened like 2 days ago. So they're out and about lurking. I don't think they even know who shot her. If they did, they ain't releasing that information. I used to catch the school bus right here by this church as a kid, and there was another church right on this corner right here where Bruce is. It was called Himrod Church of God. My Uncle George used to play the piano there, and I sang in a choir. We used to jump off the back roof of the church. This is all La La Land. This is all east side of Youngstown. They got a lot of big homes over here still. So a lot of stuff got torn down. Like I said, used to be a library on this corner that they tore down. We used to ride bikes and play all up and down the street at all these houses. Like almost every house. We hung out at on this street when I was a kid. This is one of those cool neighborhoods you can really just enjoy. So it looks like it's gonna take us up Oak Street Extension. So this is the drop off gonna be close to maybe Lincoln Knowles. This corner store, kids we grew up with, their parents used to own. I don't know if they own it now or if they sold it to somebody else. I think they sold it to somebody else. It's called Oak Street Market now. But we gonna turn over here down Oak Street Extension. To the left is Early Road. To the right, where we going, is Oak Street Extension. So Oak Street Extension take you up to Lincoln Knowles. Used to be a big plaza up there, Lincoln Knowles Plaza. We go up there sometime. There's still some stuff up there, but nothing like when I was a kid. We had a Kmart and everything up there back in the day. And this is Oak Street Extension. I think this is our first time coming up Oak Street Extension. I don't think y'all ever been up here with me before. So Little Bird is in the Lincoln Knolls neighborhood. That's why the street sounded so familiar. I thought it was the north side, but it's Lincoln Knolls. So Oak Street Extension got some nice big lots over here too, some acres. This would be a good place to get a house because it is some hills behind a lot of these, so it would be area that you could be far enough off the road and still have a nice range. This is Christian Bible Baptist. I went to this church as a kid too. A buddy of mine, him and his mom, it's almost like my brother. He went there when we was kids, so we went to that church for a few years. It was fun. I enjoyed going to church when I was young. Alright, now this is the Lincoln Knolls neighborhood. There used to be a school up here too. I don't think they tore the whole school down. I think it's still there, but it's been closed probably over 20 years now. Alright, y'all, this is the Lincoln Knolls area. It's still a pretty nice area. It had a rough time back in the 90s, but early 2000s, but it's improved a lot since then. So people over here, like I said, they love their community and they try to keep it up best they can. But it's a little better now. It ain't no, you don't got a lot of trouble over here no more. I think this is going.
The customer requested you hand them the order. They added the following instructions. Hand it to me.
I think this is going to be our drop off. Right here. We're gonna run this stuff up here to them and then we'll be right back to it, y'all. Alright, y'all, so we got that one delivered over here on the east side. It was handed to me and we handed it to him. That's our $20. DoorDash paid $8.50 for that one, and the customer tipped $10.50 for that one. So it wasn't a horrible tip, and just about $20, $19. And we out of our zone. We gonna head back. We used to have an aunt who lived over here on this street, and some other friends who lived on this street back in the day. My uncle used to live in this neighborhood. He still owns a home over here. Yeah, this is a cool little neighborhood. We hung out at that house when we was kids that we just passed. But this is Lincoln Knowles, y'all. East side of Youngstown. So we came through La La Land, took Oak Street Extension over to Lincoln Knowles. So we could have came across Center Street too. It would have probably been just as quick as using the highway and coming across. And then we back out here on McCartney Road, which is 422. To the left, you can go all the way into Pennsylvania, and to the right, go back into Youngstown's east side, and straight ahead would have been cattle. So I appreciate y'all riding with me. If y'all watched it to the end or watching the videos, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. We're gonna keep doing it, keep bringing it to y'all every day. Hopefully we can see at least one new place. And I appreciate y'all riding with me, y'all, in a minute.